What's up guys, my name's Scott and I'm the nutritionist here at Fit for Life. Today we're diving into part 2 of our series on how fat is burned and muscles grown. If you didn't catch part 1, jump on our channel and hit the playlist to find it. In part 1 we discussed calories and carbohydrates. Today we're looking at protein and fats. Why do we need protein? Well, they're the building blocks of our bodies. According to the dietary reference intakes, 10 to 35% of calories should come from protein. Most people get plenty of protein and easily meet this need by consuming a balanced diet. We need protein for growth, especially important for children, teens and pregnant women. We need it for tissue repair, immune function, making essential hormones and enzymes, energy when carbohydrates are not available, preserving and growing muscle mass. It's extremely important to get adequate protein after resistance training to start the repair and growth process. This is called protein synthesis. In simple terms, this is how your muscle grows. We micro tear the muscle fibers when resistance training, then the body adapts to this by using protein synthesis to repair the muscle bigger and stronger. Your body needs the right amount of protein supplies for this to be effective. I recommend about 3.5 grams of protein per kilo of body weight if you're doing regular resistance training, say 3 to 5 times a week. Protein is found in meat, poultry, fish, meat substitutes, cheese, milk, nuts and legumes, and smaller quantities in starchy foods and vegetables. When we eat these types of foods, our body breaks down the protein into 20 amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Some amino acids are essential, which means we need to get them from our diet. Others are non-essential, which means that our body can actually make them by itself. Fumbling up words again. There are 20 amino acids that make up thousands of different proteins in the human body. 9 of the 20 are considered essential, meaning they cannot be made by your body and must be obtained through your diet. Of the 9 essential amino acids, 3 are called branched chain amino acids: leucine, isoleucine and valine. These are the 3 particular aminos for muscle growth. Hence you get BCAAs from supplement stores, sometimes it's in powdered form. Amino acids are shuttled through the body with proteins assigned to different body functions such as hair, skin and of course muscle. Protein that comes from animal sources contain all the essential amino acids that we need. Plant sources of protein, on the other hand, do not contain all of the essential amino acids, and supplementary sources should be added, such as a protein shake. Check out our range at fitforlifenutrition.com. We've got some great ones there. I'll put a link in the description below. The more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism will be, as muscle needs to feed to sustain itself. And the more muscle you have, the more storage you have for glycogen, as discussed in the last video. This allows for greater consumption of calories without putting on fat mass. You've seen photos of The Rock and bodybuilders that are huge, downing tons and tons of pancakes and stuff like that, and they don't get fat. That's why. Now you know how protein works, let's jump onto the last macro, fats. Why do we need fats? Although fats have received a bad reputation for causing weight gain, some fat is essential for survival. According to dietary references, intakes should be around 20 to 35% of calories. We need this amount for normal growth and development, energy. Fat's the most concentrated source of energy. Absorbing certain vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, K, and all the B vitamins. Providing cushioning for the organs, maintaining and growth of cell membranes. Providing taste and consistency and stability to foods, and of course the important one, stabilizing your body temperature. Fat is found in meat, poultry, nuts, milk products, butters, margarines, oils, lard, fish and grain products. There are 3 main types of fat: saturated fat, unsaturated fat and trans fats. Saturated fat found in foods like meat, butter, lard and cream, and trans fats found in baked goods such as snack foods, fried foods and all the really good tasty stuff have also been shown to increase your risk of heart disease. Replacing these saturated and trans fats in your diet with unsaturated fat found in foods like olive oil, avocados, nuts, has also shown to decrease the risk of developing heart disease. So change them around a little bit and get the good ones in there and try and avoid the bad ones as much as you can. How does the body use fat? Well, it's actually a pretty complicated process, but I'm going to try and simplify it for you guys. The majority of fat digestion happens once it reaches the small intestine. This is also where the majority of nutrients are absorbed. Your liver produces bile that helps you digest fats and certain vitamins. This bile is stored in the gallbladder. These digestive juices are delivered into your small intestine through ducts where it all works together to complete the fat breakdown. During this process, fat and cholesterol are packaged into tiny particles. After the fat has been digested, Fatty acids are then passed through the lymph system and then throughout your body via your bloodstream to be used. It gets busy carrying and absorbing vitamins, repairing cells, and growing new cells. Your lymph system also absorbs fatty acids to help fight infections. Adipose, which is fat tissue, takes triglyceride from the particles. Each particle gets smaller and smaller as it's used by certain functions of the body, eventually leaving a remnant that is rich in cholesterol and then taken up by the liver. This should give you an understanding of how it all works. In our next video, we're going to teach you how fat's actually released from the cell and used by the body and resulting in you losing body fat. So guys, don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you catch up on the next video and get through this whole series. And if you didn't catch the last ones, jump back on our playlist on our channel and part 1 will be up there to check out so you can catch up on everything. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when the next one goes up, and we'll see you next Tuesday.